Hey, my lovelies. Welcome to my channel. My name is Kamoy. If you are a returning subscriber, welcome back. If you're a new subscriber, welcome. Thank you guys so much for clicking on this video today. So today we're doing the daily vibration for November 11th, 2019. So we have two master numbers, 11/11/2019. Keep in mind, today we are vibrating on the number 7, and I'm going to go ahead and explain to you a little bit about the number 7 and some of the energies that you may be interacting with as you move through your day today. Now, keep in mind, energy is fluid, so you want to take what you need and leave what you do not. If it does not resonate, please don't force it. Okay, my loves? Now, before we jump into today's daily vibration, I do want to remind you guys that I do go live on Friday nights at 8:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time here on YouTube, so come on in and check us out. We do answer questions, so we get in the chat, we laugh, we joke, we talk about life, and I do answer questions from the chat on Fridays. Okay, so join us at 8:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Also, I want to let you guys know that my podcast will be up and running and ready for streaming as of November 18th, 2019. Super excited about that. So you guys will be able to check me out on many different podcast platforms. And the closer we get to the date, I will give you guys all of that information. Okay. Next, I want to let you guys know also that I'm creating my beauty balm, my beauty shea butter body balm. Okay, if you guys are interested for a gift for the holidays, I do have a gift basket that I'm preparing, so you guys can go ahead and email me directly and I can give you all of the information that you may need. Now, this body balm is made from pure shea butter with a lot of not a lot, but a couple of essential oils that I do charge with positive energy and mix them into my blend, and that is all that I use for my face and for my body. And if you can take a look, I'm not wearing makeup. It's just my shea butter body blend that I do put on my face for moisturizer, and that's pretty much it. So my beauty routine is kind of like very basic and simple. Now, am I forgetting anything? I don't think I'm forgetting anything else, but in the event that you have not checked out your love readings yet, please do so. They were posted last week. This week, we're doing more of a general spiritual conversations with your angels and your guides and your ancestors, so that those videos will start to go up tomorrow on Tuesday. Okay, so just keep an open mind. We want to see exactly what's coming in the atmosphere for you guys this week, and so it's going to be more of a general. Okay, now today we're vibrating on the number 7. Like I said, intuitive energy is always in the atmosphere. So whether you call it your gut, the inner knowing, your intuition, your instincts, it really doesn't matter what you label it, but that is always with you all day, every day. You just need to learn how to trust that. Okay, so we do have collective consciousness in the atmosphere today, so you can see maybe some protests going on today, some stuff popping up in the political system today, locally within your governments today. Did I say maybe some marches today? People coming together and marching, maybe some type of cause or something. You may see stuff like that popping off in the atmosphere today, because we do have a collective consciousness in the atmosphere today. Keep in mind, however, that the number 7 also vibrates on wisdom, and it's a lot of inner. So we're talking about inner knowing. We're talking about the inner self. Okay. We're also talking about that inner discernment. All right. The number 7 also vibrates on completion. So today you may find the energy with you today to complete things that you may have started, or feel the need to complete things that you have already started. Okay. Independence and individuality is going to be key today, because once again, like I said, it's all about that inner knowing today. Okay. So you may want to spend some time, maybe at the beginning of your day, just meditating on who you are, meditating on exactly what you want to your day to be like. So really planning your day before you even begin your day. Okay, before you execute anything else, just getting up, breathing, and just taking into account that you are an awesome fucking person, and you do have the ability to mold your day the way that you want it. Okay, now pay attention also, because your intuition as well as your intentions are going to be key today. What are you using your intentions to create today? So be mindful about that. Use discernment and be discerning today as you're moving through your day. Okay. Now, on the lower vibrational end of the number 7 today, you want to be mindful of pride. You want to be mindful of pessimistic energy. So just stay clear of the people that don't really have positive things to say, especially if you're in a manifestation state where you're manifesting your desires. You may not want to share with people that don't have the same frequency or vibration that you're on, or may not be able to see past limitations in their own mind. Okay, because if somebody feels that they can't accomplish or do something, you best believe they may feel like you can't accomplish or do something either. And that may not be the person you want to share your goals or your dreams with. So be mindful about that energy in the atmosphere today, okay? Now, we do have narrow-minded energy in the atmosphere, as well as codependent energy and argumentative energy. So be mindful of that. And this does not even have to be energy that you're interacting with, my love. This can be your own energy. So you're going to have to be the watch guard and sit on your own watchtower for your inner self today, okay? We do have stagnation and unwilling to compromise energy in the atmosphere. So you want to be mindful of that. Okay. For some of you, today may be a great day for you just to pull back and go inner. We are in Mercury retrograde, and that energy is really all about you going within so you can kind of figure out and reflect, okay, on things that has transpired. Okay, my love. So we're going to start off with my wonderful Scorpios, because you know this is Scorpio season. Okay. My birthday weekend just passed. Now, for those of you that don't know, I do celebrate my birthday for a whole month now, okay? So I will be celebrating my birthday until December. Well, I'm gonna give myself to the end of Scorpio season, so let's just say November 22nd is when I'm gonna stop celebrating my birthday, because I'm still in Scorpio season until the 22nd, right? Or the 21st rather. Now, be mindful, however, my loves, because I miss my live on Friday with you guys, and you guys know I love hanging with you on live. I am giving a birthday discount. I'm gifting you guys a birthday discount, okay? Love readings and career readings are going to be 50% off. So if you guys are interested, you can schedule your readings from now up until the 22nd of November, okay? For a discount rate, $50 readings for your love and for your careers, okay? And that is only going to be up until the 22nd, which I think is pretty... It's a steal, okay? All right, my lovelies. So we're going to jump right on into this. Let's get Scorpio's energy for today. What wisdoms do you have for my wonderful Scorpio as we are vibrating on the number 7 today? What wisdoms do you have for Scorpio today as we're vibrating on the number 7? Okay. Scorpios, today you have stepped out of your comfort zone, okay? Just use discernment when you're doing that, okay? And know that you're coming into a new start as you step out your comfort zone. And that might be why some of you don't want to step out of your comfort zone, because the new start is coming. And sometimes when you step into something new, it may not be that comfortable. And you may want to shrink back a little, but this is not the time to do so. Now, what I have been doing, Scorpios, just so you guys know, I have been really using the Sekhmet energy. And I've been pulling on her energy. Not pulling, but I've been tapping into her energy for about a week now. So... And her energy has actually been showing up itself in many different ways. I've been seeing cats. She's been popping up in stuff that I've been researching. So very, very interesting energy. Now, clarifying your new start as well as being able to step out of your comfort zone, my wonderful Scorpios, you do have the Shield Maiden. And when the Shield Maiden pops up, this is about making plans and then focusing. And can I tell you guys something? That's really where I feel like I am right now. Especially if you're in the process of continuous manifestation. Sometimes what happens is, especially if you are not careful and you're sharing things with others, my wonderful Scorpios, that can slow your manifestation process down if you're dealing with pessimistic people. So for some of you Scorpios, you may want to keep your dreams and your goals and the things that you're aspiring towards to yourself as you're working through your manifestation. Okay, my loves? All right, let's jump into my wonderful Pisces. What do you have for my Pisces? What wisdom do you have for Pisces today as they're moving through the day as we're vibrating on the number 7? What you got for Pisces today? Pisces, you guys have surrendered to the divine. And you also have balanced your spirituality and practicality. Okay? So, for you, my wonderful Pisces, it's going to be important for you guys to trust your heart as well as your logical minds. Okay? Now... you got the trader energy popping up. When this energy pops up, it says that you have to exchange energy to create abundance. So that means, my loves, if, for example, you want love and you want happiness, you can't sit in unhappiness and unforgiving energy. You're going to have to step out of that energy and step in to the new energy, okay? One of the ways that you may be able to do that is in hermit mode. This is all about you being able to retreat and recharge, okay? Sometimes when you give so much of yourself, you feel burnt out. It's time for you to quiet everything down and really recharge your inner being. Now, keep in mind that Mercury is in retrograde, so this is all about self-reflection, so you can definitely use that energy as such, okay? Now, let's move on to my wonderful Cancers. And we have for Cancers that we are vibrating on the number 7 today. Number 7 today. What do you have for my wonderful Cancers? What you got for Cancers? They're vibrating on the number 7. All right, Cancers. Okay, your wisdom today, it is a time to give rather than to take. Okay, you need to meditate and contemplate, especially for those of you that are in manifestation mode. Okay, like there are, I know some Cancers out there that you guys are in the process of manifesting major things into your life. So please understand that you're going to have to release some things for some things to come in, as well as be able to really get still in your meditation and surrender, okay? And as you do so, you have the summer card popping up from the guides and for the ancestors saying that you need to bask in your joy in your life. See things as you want them to unfold, my wonderful Cancers, not things as they are. That's going to be key for you today, okay? If you're going to be sitting in your inner knowing today, see things as you desire them to unfold, not as they are, okay? That's going to be key for you today. All right, let's jump into my wonderful fire signs and see what do you have for Leos. What do you have for Leos today as they are moving through this energy with the number 7? What do you have for my wonderful Leos today? When I'm finished this, I'm going to go record an episode of the podcast. Super excited about that. What do you have for Leos today? All right, Leos, they're saying that you need to bring love into your situation, okay, as well as do not allow your pride to get in your way, okay? That's going to be key today. We know sometimes you guys, Leos, I'm a Leo ascendant, so I already know how that goes down, okay? All right, my love, remember that all of these energies are not for you to get trapped by the energies. You are to know the energetic patterns, okay, learn the energetic patterns and master the energetic patterns and then rise above the patterns. You're not supposed to get stuck in any of these energies. You're supposed to be able to yield the energy at your will, okay? So my wonderful Leos, you need to bring love into your situation, and you also need not pride get in your way. You do have the Earth Guardian walking with you today, and all of this green is telling me you need to pay attention to your heart chakra, okay? And the Earth Guardian is saying stay rooted and grounded, but you want to stay rooted and grounded in your heart. Right, because your heart is your true compass. All right, what's that saying? Out of the heart, all the issues of life flows. Right. Okay. You also have the Hunter card popping up today to clarify your energy. And the Hunter card is all about tracking down your fears. Okay, and your desires. Okay, so once you track down your fears and your desires, then you get to face those things. All right. So just be mindful about that, Leo. Face the things that you need to face. Okay. Alrighty, what do you have for my wonderful Aries as we're vibrating on the number 7 today? What do you have for Aries as we're vibrating on the number 7? What do you have for Aries? We're vibrating on the number 7 today. Alrighty, Aries, they want you to know that you are good enough today. So just that inner knowing, okay, and when you're paying attention to the inner self, you need to know that today. Also be mindful that all of your hard work is going to pay off, my wonderful Aries. Remember how I talked about in the beginning, planning your day before you leave the house, my love? That is going to be beneficial for you, my wonderful Aries. Plan your day before you leave the house, okay? Also, you do have the Fire Guardian popping up with you. Can I tell y'all, every time I see fire or I hear fire, this reminds me of Settlement energy. Yep. I'm just, I don't have the book next to me, but I was looking her up in my symbols book, which is a really thick book. And I was reading about fire and not really intently knowing why I was led to that page, but as I was reading about fire and what it represented in ancient time, the goddess Settlement was actually attached to fire. So whenever I see fire, I always think about her. And that's, being strong and okay. But you do have the Fire Guardian popping up, and the Fire Guardian is saying that you need to ignite your passion, move from a place of passion and not from a place of insecurities today, my wonderful Aries. That is going to be key for you, okay? And know that as you do so, look, you got fire and you got smoke. Oh, is that snake? The snake. You got fire and you got the snake. And the snake is just saying, my love, that you need to shed the old shit that no longer serves you so you can embrace the new stuff, okay? Now, the interesting thing about this, let me just show you guys something. Now, the snake really represents the Kundalini energy, which is a life force energy that stems from the base of your spine all the way, up to the tip of your back of your neck, which then shoots the energy to your pineal gland, okay, and activates all of those many crystals in your pineal gland. So the snake represents your life force energy. This triangle here represents your imagination. It represents your emotions on one end. So you have your imagination, you have your emotions, and on the top end represents your mind. And that dot in the middle is your intentions. And I know we talked about today is a day where your intentions are key. Okay, my wonderful Aries, so just be mindful, right? You guys do operate in that I am energy. So we have your life force energy, right? And it's being balanced by your imagination, your emotions, your mind, and then your intentions, okay? And that is how you're creating. All right, my wonderful Aries. So just be mindful about that as you guys are moving through today. Now, for my wonderful Sagittarius, what do you have? What do you have for my wonderful Sagittarius as we are vibrating on the number 7 today? What you got for Sagittarius? Okay, Sagittarius, they're saying you need to bring love into the situation, whatever situation you have popping off today, and you need to believe in the impossible, okay? Now, every time, I like to wordplay, so even if you break down impossible, you can say I'm possible or I am possible, which means all things are possible, okay, my wonderful Sagittarius. So bring love into the situation and know that all things are possible, and they can only I think I probably should have put out my incense before I started, but believe in the impossible, okay? That is how things manifest. Whatever you believe in and you give energy to and you give light to and you pay attention to is what manifests in this third dimensional realm. So if you're manifesting and you're worried about the bills, you're worried about finances, you're worried about not having enough, then that's just going to keep generating not having enough in your life, okay? So as you bring love into the situation, you do have the shield maiden popping up to clarify this energy. And the shield maiden is saying, make your plans and focus. Don't worry about what nobody else say, what nobody else don't do. Make your plans, my wonderful Sagittarius, and you focus, okay? When it comes to believe in the impossible, you just clarify by the water guardian, okay? And when the water guardian pops up, it's all about you being able to connect with your emotions, okay? And can I tell you that your emotions are linked to your heart chakra, and your heart chakra is your true compass. That is how you manifest in this world, by feeling things into existence. First, you got to see in your imagination, and then you got to take your imagination and fuel that with your feelings, okay, my lovelies? All right, T. So let's move on to Capricorns. We're going to do Capricorns now. All right, what do you have for my wonderful Capricorns if we are vibrating on the number 7 today? What do you got for Capricorns today? We're vibrating on the number 7. Capricorns today. What you got for Capricorns today? All right, Capricorns, you guys have the moon in Taurus, and this is prosperity lies ahead. I think this is one of the first time that I've gotten this card. Prosperity lies ahead. That is always good, especially because, I always say Capricorn can show you where the money is. I'm just saying, okay? They just want you to look at the bigger picture today as you're moving forward, however, Capricorn. Okay, so the money is there, but you got to take into account the bigger picture, Capricorns. Clarify this wisdom that you're giving for Capricorns today. What else do you want them to know about prosperity, lying ahead, and taking a look at the bigger picture? What do you have for Capricorns? Clarify this energy. A lot of people are getting the shield maidens today. Okay. All righty. You got the same energy, Capricorns, as Sagittarius here from the ancient ancestors. So prosperity lies ahead is clarified by the shield maiden, and with the shield maiden, once again, that's all about making plans and being able to focus, okay? All right. Look at the bigger picture is clarified by the water guardian, and she's all about connecting with your emotions. So that's very key, because remember, I always say this, your emotions and how you feel about things is what connects you to what you're manifesting. So if you're feeling something can't happen, then guess what? It can't happen. If you feel something can't happen, then guess what? It can't happen. Okay. So just pay attention to your emotions. All right. Okay. What is the message for my wonderful Virgos today? What is the message for my wonderful Virgos today? Is we are vibrating on the number 7. What do you want my wonderful Virgos to know today? All right, Virgos, it's saying a new romantic cycle begins, and this can be with your loved one that you're with now, or this can be new love coming into your life, okay? Just know that as you do so, all the hard work that you've been putting out, whether it's your mantras, whether it's changing yourself internally to attract the right person, just know that all your work will be paying off, Virgo. Okay, so if any of you, if your love life is on your mind, whether, like I said, couple or not, couple or single, just know that you can have new beginnings even within, what's going on, y'all? They want people to focus today. The Shield Maiden came out again, and y'all saw me shuffle these cards, okay? Shield Maiden came out again with this new moon in Libra, which is really all about balance, talking about your romantic cycle. It's saying make the plans and focus. Make the plans and focus. Some of you need to get up in your manifestation and your dream journals and start writing your love life out, right? Instead of sitting up with your girlfriends talking about shit that can't happen and won't happen, some of you really need to, yeah, Virgo, some of you need to stop talking to the girlfriends and really figure your own shit out internally. And as you do so, you have the same fucking cards. Okay. All your hard work is paying off, but you still need, you got the water guardian popping up talking about connecting to your emotions. Okay, this seems to be a theme. There seems to be a theme. I'm hearing don't be too prideful today. That's going to be the message at the title of this video. Get out your pride. Do not be too prideful today, because they're asking a lot of you to connect with your emotions today. Okay? All right. What do you have for my wonderful Taurus? What you got for Taurus? What you got for Taurus as we are vibrating on the number 7 today? What you got for Taurus? What messages do you have for Taurus today? Okay, Taurus, you got have faith, okay, when it comes to your dreams. Have faith in your dreams is the first card that popped out. What else you got for Taurus today? A new start is coming, okay, Taurus. Have faith in your dreams and a new start is coming. All right, clarify this message for my wonderful Taurus. Clarify this message for my wonderful Taurus. These are just like wisdoms to get you through the day, guys, okay? And you guys know what you need and what you don't, okay? When it comes to have faith in your dreams, you got the White Witch, and she's talking about be the light, okay? Be the light, not the darkness. Be the light in your own dreams. Be the light in your own situation, okay? And then clarifying a new start is coming. You have the Mirror Guardian. And the Mirror Guardian is all about you taking the time to reflect within, right? So remember, once again, I said we're in this Mercury energy cycle, right, in retrograde. And this is all about you being able to go within. And interestingly enough, this is why you can hear people talking about Mercury with the communication is all fucked up. You know, it messes with your gadgets and all of that stuff. If communication is all fucked up during this season, it's because you are supposed to not really communicate with the outer world, but it's all about tapping in to the inner world, my wonderful Taurus. So you guys need to really, and then every time I see this, you guys need to also look up what the representation of the 5-pointed star is, because that's also for those of you that are into signs and symbols. You need to look up what the 5-pointed star means as far as your spiritual walk is concerned, as well as what the spiritual meaning of the owl is. Okay, my wonderful Taurus, that's what I'm getting for you guys today. All right, so now let's dive into my wonderful air signs, and we're going to start off with Geminis today. All right, what do you have for my wonderful Geminis as we are vibrating on the number 7 today? What you got for Geminis? Give me Gemini's energy very clearly. Give me Gemini's energy very, very clearly. Give me Gemini's energy very, very clearly. Give me Gemini's energy very clearly. Gemini's energy very clearly. Okay. All right, Gemini, today is saying adjustments may be required for you. Okay, not maybe. Adjustments are required. Okay. And then it also said expect a powerful change in your life. That's the wisdom that you have coming in today. So we're going to clarify those 2 cards. Clarify the adjustments that Geminis need to be aware of. And clarify the powerful change that's coming in. Clarify the adjustments that are required and the powerful change. Clarify the adjustments and the powerful change for my wonderful Geminis. Okay, Geminis. Okay, so when it comes to the adjustment, it is saying that you have the Elder card popping up. And when the Elder card pops up, this is talking about moving beyond your ancestral patterns. So this is what you may deem as generational curses. Okay, you won't know about a generational curse unless somebody told you had a generational curse. So remember, as a man think it in his mind, so it is. So how about you don't have a generational curse? How about you just need to break some patterns, maybe some generational patterns that was taught down from generation to generation, right? So not so much a curse, but a pattern that you need to identify and you may need to break. Okay, just be mindful of that. Move beyond that. Okay. All right, clarify for my wonderful Geminis the powerful change that they need to expect. All right, with the powerful change you need to expect, you have the she-wolf energy popping up. And with the she-wolf energy, it's talking about unleashing the wild within you. Okay, so the wild side, the inner you that really wants to do something that you may be afraid to do because you're afraid of how it's going to look. You're afraid of how other people is going to react. You're afraid of how other people is going to think. That is a part of you that you need to tap into because it has many things to share with you. Okay, and as you do so, you just know, expect powerful changes as you move towards that energy. Okay, my wonderful Geminis. All right, let's move on to Libras. What wonderful, powerful messages do you have for Libras today? We're vibrating on the number 7. Remember, this is not a day to let pride get in your way and paying attention to intuition. It's been asking a lot of you guys to tap into your emotions. So, yeah, don't let pride rock you today, guys. That's going to be the name of this video. Watch your pride today. What you got for Libras? What you got for Libras? What you got for Libras today as we're vibrating on the number 7. What you got for Libras today? What you got for Libras today? What you got for Libras today? Okay. All right, Libras, you guys got a new romantic cycle beginning, as well as don't let your pride get in the way. I just talked about that. So, Libras, be honest with yourself. If you're not honest with nobody else, honey, be honest with yourself. Heal yourself. Tap into your own wounds. That's going to be key for you today. All right? As you do not allow pride to get in your way. All right? All right. So, clarifying a new romantic cycle begins. You have the fire guardian, right? And then I tell you, that reminded me like of Setmit. So those of you where this is resonating with you, you guys can look up Setmit and see if this energy is something that you want to tap into and work with. Okay, nails are dry, cuticles are dry. Okay, the fire guardian is telling you that you need to ignite your passions. Okay, especially when it comes to your love life. That is going to be key. Now, my battery's low. Okay, I think I have enough time to finish up this video. Okay, so there's some symbolisms in here, and maybe I can't get too deep into it. But if you guys can take a look, there's a little triangle here, and this triangle represents water. Water represents emotions. Okay, so, fire and water, guys. Okay, fire and water energy. Powerful energy. So you have a new romantic cycle beginning, so you guys definitely need to pay attention to your passions. Ignite your passions. Okay, and clarify, don't let pride get in the way. What do you want Leos to know? I mean, Libras to know about their pride. What do you want Libras to know about their pride? What you want Libras to know about their pride? Okay. All right, Libras, you have the Elder card popping up. Now, we talked about when this card pops up is you being able to get past whatever ancestral patterns you had, okay? You get past them, break those habits. All right, my wonderful Libras, especially when it comes to being prideful, okay? I'm hearing better than energy if you feel like you're better than. Okay, you need to get rid of that energy. All right, last but not least, what do you have for my wonderful Aquarius? What energy do you want Aquarius to know about as we're vibrating on the number 7 today? What do you want my wonderful Aquarius to know about their day today? What do you want Aquarius to know about their day? Give me 2 cards for Aquarius. Energy. Give me 2 cards for Aquarius. Give me the 2 cards that you want Aquarius to have. Okay, you guys have nothing is written in stone yet, and the end of a tough cycle approaches. Okay, so if you've set in your mind that this is how this is going to unfold, and it may not unfold in your favor, nothing is written in stone yet, and whatever you believe is what manifests. Okay, if you have a mindset of things not working out in your favor, then guess what? It's not going to work out. If you have a mindset of things working out in your favor, that will, especially if you're consistent with that. Listen, guys, there are only 3 ways that you're changing things in your life. Okay, there are only 3 ways that you're reprogramming your subconscious mind. That is going to be by repetition, which is why you guys constantly hear me repeating things over and over and over and over and over again in these videos. That is also by symbols. That is why I show you guys, and when a symbol pops up, this is why I show you guys symbolically what some of these things mean, because then these symbols are all over. These symbols are in your commercial. These symbols are on major logos by these big companies. So these symbols are all over. So if you can recognize the symbology, okay, then you are able then to tap into, okay, that energy field. Okay, my love. So, and then the other one is trauma. Okay, so you get a broken heart. That's trauma. That now programs you. So if you're not doing the internal work, you can be programmed through trauma. Okay, now how do you undo that programming? Like I just said, repetition or, okay, symbolism. Okay, my wonderful Aquarius. So nothing is set in stone yet means that you have the power to change things and to bend things in space and time to your will. Okay. I don't know if you guys are into quantum physics. If you're not, quantum physics explains a lot of how this works on a non-materialistic realm, or in the spiritual realm. Quantum physics gives you a lot of information of how things may work in the physical, the non-physical realm, the spiritual realm, that can help you to identify stuff in this 3rd dimensional realm. Okay, so I got 8 minutes on my computer, so let me just get through this. Okay, so Aquarius, you guys, as nothing is written in stone yet, you have the Stag card. So it's saying once you start trusting, you will thrive. Okay, but you got to trust. You got to trust that things will work out the way that you desire it to work out. Okay, now let's clarify this last one. The end of this tough cycle approaches. All right, so as far as the end of a tough cycle approaches, Aquarius, which is a full moon in Capricorn energy, just know that you got the Stargazer card popping up. And when the Stargazer cards pop up, this is all about you setting your sights from a higher perspective. Not operating as this lower 3rd dimensional stuff, but more from a higher perspective, that the things that you desire to experience, once you can see them in your imagination, once you can speak them out into, out and into the ethers, and so have your words and your thoughts, and once you can feel them, they're going to have no choice but to manifest. And the more you're consistent with your feelings, the more you're consistent with your imagination, the more you're consistent with your words, I guarantee you the universe has no choice but to deliver this to you. Okay, so all right, my love, let me just plug in my my computer here, because I don't want my video to stop while I'm in the midst of talking to you. But I do want you guys to understand something, right? As a man thinketh in his heart, so it is. So you guys definitely need to recognize and understand that there's nothing happening in your world unless you give it permission. You have to agree. You have to come into agreement with whatever it is for it to manifest in your experience. Okay, my love? So keep in mind that today is vibrating on the number 7, which is all about intuitive energy. It's all about inner knowing. It's a lot of inner, okay, which is not a bad place to be, because we're in Mercury in retrograde, and it's all about inner reflection. So we do have collective consciousness going on today, so you guys can definitely see some things popping off, maybe in politics, maybe in social media. you guys, you know, so just be mindful about that. Okay, pick and choose your battles today. We do have wisdom in the atmosphere today. That inner knowing, that inner self energy is going to be key today. Completion is going to be in the air today. So you guys may feel the need to complete certain things, or to, you know, if you've set something aside, a project aside, you may feel the urge to pick that back up today and then try to complete, you know, or work towards completing it. Independence, as well as being an individual today, is going to be key. You're going to want your independence and your individuality today. Intentions are going to be key today, so you want to start your day by planting the intentions and using your discerning and your discernment power, your gut, your inner knowing, that inner feeling, that feeling you can't explain but you can trust. Okay, now the lower vibrational end of the number 7 is you're going to have to pay attention to your pride today. That's everybody. So watch your pride today. There's pessimistic energy in the atmosphere, not-minded energy in the atmosphere, as well as aggressive, as well as argumentative and codependent energy. Okay, you can also find that people are unwilling to compromise today, which could be yourself also, as well as you may feel like there's a little stagnation in the air today. You may feel like if you're vibrating on the lower end of things, that things are not moving. Okay, all right, with that being said, my lovelies, you guys know how I feel about this. You guys need to do something kind for yourself. Be kind to yourself, all right? Anything you need to find out about me as far as how you can schedule an appointment, okay? Because I am giving discounts up until the 22nd because of my birthday. Up until the 22nd of this month, you guys can get love and career readings for 50% off. So that's $50. So I do want to thank each and every one of you for booking your appointments, for your donation, my contest winners. You guys are awesome. Thank you guys for coming on Friday nights and rocking out the Friday night pay it forward. You guys are awesome. Also, make sure you check out your love readings if you have not done so, as well as your love language videos if you have not done so as yet. Okay, reminding you again that my podcast will be available for you guys to stream starting on November 18th. Super excited about that. If you're interested in the Shea Body Butter, email me directly at the number 4 your inner voice at gmail.com. The same way the channel is spelled, it's the same way that you guys can email me at gmail.com. All right, my love. Once again, be kind to yourself. Do something kind for yourself. Love yourself. And I will see you guys in tomorrow's daily, as well as you guys will start to see your general readings starting to be uploaded tomorrow. Tomorrow, because tomorrow's Tuesday. All right, my loves. Be kind to yourself. Drink plenty of water, and I'll see you guys tomorrow morning. Bye.